Hello, 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 and welcome back to Spoonie Games and part 13, unlucky for some, of Home Behind, which may be the last episode. Alright, I guess I've got to go in there. Oh, this isn't good. Forced to go into a slaughterhouse. Oh, God.
Hey.
You are a guest. Guest? What guests? Guests love to eat the meat I make. It's a big task to cook meat for the guests. Really? You're the chef? Yes, chef. Dad says I'm the chef. Chefs cut meat, boil meat, give guests meat. Used to be in another country next to here. I lived in a dark, dirty house. Sounds great. Dad lived in a beautiful house and gave guests meat. Dad was big boss, taught me everything, said cut meat every day, cook, give guests meat. Then one day, a lot of people rushed in, killed Dad, then they threw me out. Later, I came here. Many like me. They said they were refugees. Refugees, yes, refugees. I cut meat for them to eat. I will cut meat for Dad to eat. Calm down, calm down. Are you a guest? I... Yes? Okay, can we go now? God damn it. Get some hits in. Jesus, guy. Go, go, go. Come on. I am meat too. Yes, yes, you are meat too. Oh, jeez. Overweight. We will solve that in a second. Anything that use the lettuce? Actually, have we got? Granted, I'm not sure. The meat man gave us is good meat. It's kind of suspicious meat. Make another. We need more rotten. I gotta stop using stuff before it goes bad. Some more of those, so I can do that. Gives us another. Do I want to do that, or do I want to? Right, let's make some more sprays, because sprays mean potential bandages. How much water we? Oh, we've only got 2 left. All right, we'll stop there. But at least we've got enough to make some more. Nice. Some of the guests take it. And now I've got be our guest going around in my head. Was that that's one of those desperate soup. I do have 2 healing ones. Drink one of that. Takes our mood down a little bit, but helps with the health. Just in case we have another crazy boy to fight. Get rid of some of the stones. Right, what did I need to make the big thing that I was looking at? That. Alright. I think we've got enough bits for it. It's a little bit slower. Alright, we'll see how that works out. Journalists, right, yeah, interview. To interview her. Oh, wow. I didn't realise an interview canes our mood down. I'm not saving it because it was going off, I was using it because of the mood. I know I need things to go rotten. Right, can we work? I don't know what working for places does, unless you get some items in return. We can refill water, that's great. Because we have a lot of bottles. Which I feel that's going to weigh us down as well. Oh my god. How difficult is it to refill a bottle? Oh, this is also killing our food. Didn't realise. I think that's enough water. I don't know if I've got any. Oh, that might be it anyway. Alright. Can make a couple of sprays. Okay, sprays it up. Cola lizard? Yeah, sure. Why not? Scrambled eggs. Preserve some of the meat so it doesn't go off. Vanilla cola. Can we not make one of those? Oh no, because we've used up all our healing bits. Right, let's eat some stuff that isn't going off because we need to get some rotten food to be able to make wine to then help us out there. Let's have a beer, yeah. Right, I think we are good. Talk. No. Alright. No, I don't want to beg. Teacher from a local school in such and such told our reporter, I'm worried about the next generation of my people will suffer greatly for the lack of both practical and cultural education, and that the majority will be completely illiterate. The children who are caught up in the war have no time for education, only time to survive. According to statistics, up to 70% of these children will never attend school. Okay. House, can't do anything with the house apart from break in, but I'm trying to be nice. I don't want them to give any other reasons why to help, hurt, or dislike me as a refugee. Alright, I see how good the hammer is. Wow. I certainly noticed how slow it was. It does show that, so it does help during a fight. Right, we're going to use one of them. Need the shoes. Still need one more rotten food. I suppose I can eat that to get health back up a bit more. That just seemed too slow and seemed to miss a lot more. I mean, it's all percentages. I could just be being unlucky. Village clinic. Please. Please. Nice. Thank you. Moving on. Don't know why I keep clicking on the rocks. It's not like I'm doing anything with them. These as well. I've got so much junk that I'm just not using. Like, they've got no weight to them, so it's no use throwing them. Wow, our food's down again. Can we make anything worthwhile? Dark moon cake, glue pudding. I guess we'll do those. I mean, I know I got preserved meat. That's kind of my... I'm too for the mood. Not get out of jail free card, but like, I've been hanging on to them just in case. Why is our food going down? Night mood loss increased, accuracy down. 2 of my meals have gone rotten. Oh no! That's a shame. It's not like we can now make wine out of them. And from that wine, not make a bandage. And from that bandage, make super bandage. Do that again. Okay. So I could spend the metal and get something, but increase movement speed and I can't click on anything.
Hey.
Come on! Yay! You gave me a bug. A roasted insect. Cheers! Just what I always wanted. Oh. We're getting up to 3/4 done, 75%. What's our question mark thing here gonna be? I have to be searched again. I've had enough of this. I'm sorry, I know the searches may seem restricted, but that's necessary. I've heard that a terrorist with explosive might be mixed in with a refugee group. So we've stepped up security measures, but to be honest, they haven't been much of a difference. Really, perhaps there's something I could help with. Actually, yes. On the road here, did you see a woman, a leader of the refugees group? From our information, your path should have crossed quite a few times, so we think you may have seen her. Yes, her name is Banan. Are you insinuating that she has something to do with these attacks? To tell the truth, she herself may be carrying a bomb. You've seen her make any questionable moves or decisions. For example, speaking with strange people or making trades of unknown objects. No, it's not possible. I mean, she has provided huge help to me and the other refugees on the road here. She is a good person. She organised and protected a group of suffering refugees. No, I wasn't going to get through all of that. If you meet her, you will definitely see her in the same light that I do. She is probably the least likely person to ever be part of some terrorist organisation. Truly, perhaps. But people are often far more complex than you expect. Well, if I see her again, I'll let you know immediately so you can meet her and see her true self. At the moment, the truth will be revealed. I have no doubt about it. I hope you're alright about her. Oh god, is she going to be the last boss? Hit 75, so we'll save there. So you're checking people to see if they've got bombs. What about weapons and just waiting outside your checkpoint to attack me? You know, does that not cross your mind? Make you want to do something? Apparently not. It's gonna be her, isn't it? And we've somehow, from doing this, been actually helping her get through areas and past people that would have stopped her. We were the bad guy all along. Nope. Alright, fine, I'll take the herb from the ground then. And our mood is getting destroyed by the rain. Can't really lodge anywhere because such low percentages. No, I don't want to do an interview because I didn't realise that killed my mood. I don't know why giving an interview would. Oh, great. Can I work here? Nope. No one wants me to work with him. Can make another one of those. Which means another one of those. Which means one more of them. See, we're eating these now because we don't have enough other bits to make the bandages.
Hey,
Talk. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Fine. No worries, my guy. I will just go.
Hey.
I don't have a toy. Take. Ooh, a filter. Higher chance to work. Yay! Herbal soup. Hurts mind. Don't really have anything to get my mind back up. Well, besides a beer. Just a frosty cold one for the road.
hey,
Talk. Yeah, I don't want an interview. I've had enough trouble trying to get my mind up. 64. Better than half? No, still could only work that once. For safety reason, we ask that all refugees routine security checks. Lost insect thing. Sure, cool.
hey,
Isn't that the thing we just lost? Right, do that. Well, those on the 20s. Another skill point. Right. I mean, that would help with that. Critical hit rates, stats 2, damage. Strength weapons 10%. I'm pretty sure I'm using a strength weapon. Stat strength, yeah. Did that and realised it was something completely different. There's nothing else I've got that will increase my mood now. Plus we are getting fairly close. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, water is going down. Some of these trade offers are awful.
hey,
Right, okay. Have I got anything else to help with my mood? Well, that would kill it. Alright, get rid of those. rid of some of them. I've had those for ages and I've not used any of them. They're going to kill my mood. Got nothing else that I could. Right, let's rest. I'm still betting that she's going to be our last fight. And we have a little bit left to find out who it's going to be. Max mood +1. Yeah, we'll keep the toy. Alright. I gotta rest. I say rest and get my mood up, and then the rain comes in and completely destroys that. Alright. Getting my mood all the way up. Got static mood now. Alright, cool. Food. Eat that, eat that, eat that. Food's good. Down some water. Right. All stats maxed. Well, I say that and then the goddamn water drops straight away. You are... No, you're not there. We're 100. Oh, it is going to be her. I told you.
Hi.
We met again. I suppose you're quite disappointed in me. Why, the police were right about you, Van. I can't believe it. Why not? I've been planning this for a very long time. All I had to do was assume the identity of a refugee, and smuggling the explosive here was easy. Bang. No, you shouldn't do this. Fooled you. Have you found your daughter yet? She should be in one of the camps nearby, but now is not the time to talk about that. Really? Hope she'll be back in your arms soon. Something that I will never have with my family. What happened to your family? Why have you never spoken of them? Even if they are dead, I'm certain they wouldn't want to see you like this. Not all of them are dead. My only family, my son, is 13 years old. He is my beloved treasure, a gift from above. Whenever he laughs, everything that is cruel, sad, and terrible about this world simply melts away. Then think of him. Do not abandon him. Why would you do something terrible like this? You must be crazy. That's what you think, that I'm crazy? I don't think you are that stupid. You may be able to guess the reasons. It's actually quite simple and more terrible and similar to your situation than you can imagine. It's simply not reasonable. You walked all the way here just to... I understand your son is being held by the terrorists, yeah? Correct. And if I failed to detonate this bomb on time, and there's no news about the attack tomorrow they will torture my son, my 13-year-old son, to death. There's still hope. We can call the police, get their help, and rescue your son. You really think that that's even remotely possible? Our country's troops and every international power have failed to destroy these terrorists. You think we can count on them? You think we can count on anyone? And my son, he's not laughing anymore. 2 days ago they called me. They cut out his tongue when he cried out for me. I simply lost it. I will do anything to save him. You won't be able to stop me. I'm so sorry, friend. The only way to prevent this is to stop me from arming the bomb. I still feel like you're hiding something. I don't think you would kill all these innocent people if it were to save your son. You can see right through me, can't you? Indeed, there is another reason. You know, I do have some military experience. 5 years ago, I was part of the Revolutionary Army that took down the dictator who ruled for 40 years. That dictator, his rule was far too cruel, and for us to take any longer, it is enough just it is enough just to help develop a country with oil resources, lift people out of poverty? Some would say yes, but I say no. We wanted more freedom, more equality, more peace. He would put to death anyone who opposed him or even mentioned protesting. Kill the traitors, he would scream. He was oppressive, but the country was exceptionally safe and unusually stable. Back then, I was merely a protester, not some extremist, as he would have said. We would have constantly clashed with security forces until one day the government forces opened fire, killing more than 300 of my comrades. That was the last straw. The revolution was immediately strengthened with the quest for justice. I was regarded as some sort of spiritual leader for over 1,000 troops. I immediately accepted that I was now part of this war. We burned oil fields, airports and other military targets. The government was unwilling to compromise. With each attack we paid a heavy price as we were completely outgunned. Within a few weeks the war had spread across the entire country. How similar our current situation is to just 5 years ago. In that time, however, we received support from the Western government. It was clear to me that they were not interested at all in true democracy, rather than our oil. With their weapons, we quickly overwhelmed the government. In the end, we killed the dictator in the name of democracy, but to this day I still ask myself, was it worth it? I don't think I'll ever have the answer. When we had our first parliamentary election, I can't say the word, the first election, and we saw 400 years of darkness fade away, I couldn't help but cry. Everyone was full of hope. We never expected that just a few years later our country would be plunged back into the abyss. After the revolution, hundreds of splinter cells emerged, each with their own arsenal, each with their own agenda. We unknowingly had created a country of warlords, each fighting in their own interest. I slowly realised that the brilliant, beautiful vision I had of the future would never be realised. The country had become lawless, and it remains so. After the religious parties suffered a devastating defeat in the second election, they ignored the choice of the people and launched an armed coup, overthrowing democracy. And, as you know, this is when the Civil War began. Two parliaments, two governments fighting head-on. Our country became more and more divided by the minute. All of the rage, the contradictions in our culture and the fury of the people burst forth after being held down for 40 long years. These rebels we see fighting now were unleashed by this new hell we live in. The saddest part of all of that is us revolutionaries are perhaps the most to blame for the chaos we see today. When my home was attacked by some terrorist splinter cell, my husband was killed, my son was captured. At that moment, my dream was shattered. And to think I used to believe in the revolution, to think that I was trying to change the world. Now I'm nothing more than a shell carved empty by despair and remorse. But never have I doubted my own sincerity. Never have I acted selfishly. I love my country, and that love propels me forward to do good in this world. I devoted myself to the revolution because of the love. Our history will judge whether my actions were right or wrong. The other plan, you see, it's to continue with this bombing and send the entire world a warning signal. So yes, I am willing to sacrifice a few innocent lives. The life of a woman driven mad by sorrow of war in the end, for the world turns its eye on this damned country and finally understands our suffering. Or perhaps the powerful and the peaceful countries from my dreams will simply be torn apart by terrorists. And yes, I understand that bombings happen nearly every day. This will be a public outcry because of my actions. The International Committee will stand up and shout, "We must help, we must do something," but in reality they will soon forget, I understand. But as a mother and as a patriot, this is the last thing I will be able to do for my country and my son. I will find a way to stop you. I've seen far too much evil and death on my journey to let you continue. Then stop me. Meet me on the battlefield and show me your true convictions. If you manage to kill me and one day our country finds peace, I hope you remember that a common woman was willing to give her life for that. Rest assured, I wouldn't forget. Oh, I won't even... I can't even speak now. Rest assured, I won't forget even in death. That's good. That's good. Just take a sip of water. Alright. Let's do this! Oh my god, I've just seen someone walking around after this fight that we'll have to fight as well. That's not fair. Jesus, she's... I see where her fighting skills or her military training's coming in. Alright. Remember the moment. I will do. And I heal myself up because we've got that person just literally around the corner. Healing 15. I'll use another one of those. I was going to say, did you literally not just see me a moment ago and take down, like, that badass woman? No? Okay. Look, guys, chill. Just... Guess I've just got to finish these ones off and hopefully that'll be it. Impossible. Did you not witness what just happened? And we're at 100%. This should be it. Beat the game in 90 days. Is this it? I'm over here, brother. It's you. You escaped. My God, you're so thin. I can barely recognize you. You don't look much better. Look at your wounds. It's a long story. It was a long road. I've grown accustomed to seeing corpses every day. I understand. Death, my journey was full of it. My daughter, Saka, where is Saka? She isn't with you. She went off by herself to play. This child, I tell you, I will never let you relax. She must have given you plenty of trouble on the road. He's not answering. I'm sorry, we got separated, please forgive me. Separated? That's impossible. When? Soon after leaving our farm, we saw soldiers everywhere. We were surrounded by smoke and debris. Saka and I, the other villagers, there was panic and a huge stampede and I lost sight of her. When the people cleared out, I looked back and I couldn't find her. I already lost her. But so many people I met on the road said they had seen her, a girl in a red dress. They said they saw you two together. I don't believe it, I don't believe it. I know, I'm sorry, I know. On the road I asked many people to do me a favour. If a man came asking for a daughter, a girl wearing a red dress, that they should say she was with... Why? Why the hell would you do that? I know, like, hope and stuff to keep him going. But surely if he was separated, he would have then gone to look for her. It seems they all kept their promise. It was all fake. It was all a story. Everyone was lying to me. It was a reason to give you... Yes, I told you that. It was hope. Courage. The will to live. I know your hope is crushed and I I deceived you even. For that, and I'm sorry. If you knew that Saka was not waiting for you, would you still have come, or would you have given up? Perhaps you would have easily succumbed to hunger and thirst. I just didn't want any member of my family becoming a corpse on the side of the road. What about his goddamn sister? Like, that's potentially a corpse. We don't know what's happened to her. So say, he could have been looking for her instead of just carrying straight here. I'm sorry, it was impulsive and selfish. I'm sorry. I understand. I just don't know how to take it. So the village elder, you asked him. Yes, he listened to my explanation and helped me with my lie. And then the resistance army leader, King, I had to push him, but he finally agreed. And the relief staff and Banner, they were all... Who is Banner? I never heard that name. Banner, the leader of the group of refugees, a determined woman with red hair. You really never saw her? I promise. Interesting that she has also seen a girl in red. She was a great help getting me here, but she already won't be able to speak to her again. Yeah, you just killed her. It may be possible that there is another girl in red, you know. Yes, possibly. But it could also be Saka. Perhaps she is still alive somewhere in the world. If that's true, then we must not give up. Then there's still hope. Hopefully there's hope and she's alive, but who knows? Final level 27, final day took us 49. Infamy 34. We did a little bit of dedicated to those displaced by war, those who have lost loved ones, and those who are still wandering. Okay. I think I said it in another video. It wasn't the game I was expecting from what I saw. Had a few hiccups in the beginning, but we unlocked, what was it, the Butcher? Yeah, with the Butcher class. And that gave us a little bit of more of an edge to help. Vet. Health regen 10%. Nice. Extra. But yeah, that gave us a bit more of an edge, and then we seemed to just go right through it. There was that one time where there was an ambush in a building with bad food and water that I didn't pay attention to and pretty much poisoned myself and then got into a fight and they ruined me. But once I started over again on that map, I managed to get through that, get through the jungle, got through this. I mean, I was very suspicious of this last map. I mean, there wasn't a force following us, but I guess we were in a fort, so there wouldn't be, potentially. They're stopped by it. But it all went too smoothly, and that was making me wonder what's coming up. Why is this going too easy? But yes, I know there is a sequel. I say a sequel. I know there's Home Behind 2. I don't know if it's a direct sequel or maybe it's his daughter, because I think it has a female protagonist. But that might be something to look into in the future. Now I have like at least an idea of what this game is like. But it will be picking another game and seeing where the wheel lands and what we're playing next time. But thank you all for watching Home Behind. I quite enjoyed that, even though, as I say, it wasn't a game I felt it was going to be. But no, stuck with it, cleared it, we've got to the end, we've beaten it. But yes, take care everyone, bye for now.